Hello human, this is Animator aka Mai and welcome back to the Animatic Stray Cat Studio. From the title of this video, I'm sure some of you might be wondering as to why I've never touched snow. The answer is quite simple. My country is near equator where snow does not reach me. Basically, winter season is never a thing in my country. So here, we don't have to worry about the hailstorm or blizzard or cold and similar to that. However, that doesn't change the fact that the snow from your place will travel to my country. But of course, in a different form. The snow will melt and change into rain by the time it arrives here. So while you have winter season at your side, I have heavy rain season here, which usually causes flood happening to some area here, especially the area that has been through flood problem. It was such a troubling issue. One time, when I was a teenager, my family was on the way to return back to our hometown after visiting mom's hometown, also known as my grandpa's house. It was a heavy rainy season and this area we passed through are flooded to my waist level. It was advisable for the small car not to pass by that area, and the car were, those in the car were me and my family, and our car is like in between big and small size. Let's just say van size, okay? My brother at the time, who is the driver, he decided to dare himself passing by the flood because the buses, I don't know if plural for bus is right or wrong if I use buses, but hey, as I was saying, he decided to be bold driving through flood because he saw like around 2 or 3 buses with 2 or 3 lorries passing by. Basically, the car we're in are behind them, and because the vehicle in front of us are big, the flood water are pretty much split to sides, so it's kinda allow us to pass by that area somehow just fine. Though I'll be honest with you, during the time we're in the middle of the flood, I was in between worried and thrilled because that's the first time I'm experiencing going through huge amount of water with car. But at the same time, some water droplets get into our cars. Like I said, the flood was at knee level. It's deep enough for cars, so my worries and excitement are basically confusing me there. But hey, luckily we managed to pass through safely without a problem and get home. And what impressed me more is the fact that that very same car is still working till this day, which is pretty insane given the engine had to go through that flood back then. Though I'll be honest, flood is fun to play if it's shallow, but if it's freaking deep, hell to the damn no, I won't. I don't even know how to swim. Even if I know how to float, I only been through river and public pool like 2 times a year, which I might have forgotten how to do so, but somehow I still remember. Sorry, excuse me. So I was saying, I do love swimming, but not really swim. Like, I love water, it feels calm and nice, but I truly don't know how to swim. Heck, I can only hold my breath for like 30 seconds on land, but underwater, subtract by 10 seconds. Cause one time I went to a public pool with water current moving, I felt slightly suffocated just sitting in the water itself. Imagine swimming through the current. At that time, I learned how hard it is for those swimmers who had to brave the current of the sea and similar to go through that. And that also made me realize the fear of those who just figured out how hard it is to breathe with such current if they are swimming somewhere where it's not pool, like beach or stream and similar. Definitely scary experience knowing you struggle to breathe, but overall, despite it all, I still love water despite my fear of, not being able to swim in deep one. I had lots of dreams where I drowned, and not gonna lie, it felt so real. I legit suffocate. There's also silly princess-like moment where a random dolphin or some other type of fish helped me to stay afloat. And It is also a time where I somehow managed to float myself, and strangely a few times I kind of figure out how to swim. Call it a lucid dream, because from what I remember in that one dream, I remember the video where I observe how people move during swimming. Basically how they pedal their legs and all. So in the dream, I calmed down and did just that and miraculously can swim somehow. Funny, but felt quite real. But then again, lots of my dreams are quite trippy. It made me feel like I'm in real life and not dreaming. So basically whenever I woke up, I'd be lying in bed for quite a while and having like a little bit of existential crisis for a few minutes. Well, still, how did I went from talking about snow to talking about flood, water, then dream now? Silly me. Still, this art commission is based on Rain World game. Okay, it's interesting and I would love to know more about it if I have enough time to spare, that is. So much to do. Anyway, it's almost spooky season for everyone else. I hope you guys have fun, and I don't know why I think I hear one specific Christmas song playing somewhere. I also hear ice cracking sound too. Oh well, must be just my imagination. Probably. Still, it's almost the end of this video, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys again in the next video. Bye! And also, stay tuned. Thank you.